I'm back again. Oh, long time. Did you guys miss me? Tell me. Tell me. Did you miss me? Oh, nobody missed me. Nobody missed me. Okay. Yeah, one person said, you miss me. Thank you. At least someone miss me. Duh. To the rest of you that don't miss me. But Sha, I miss you guys so. Oh my god. See the way I'm breathing. See the way I'm breathing. Maybe that's small that I do like this. I'm just waiting. Okay, don't mind me. I'm going to talk about ladies that don't want their man to join hand and take care of their children. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, depends where you are watching this from. I want to say something. I want to talk about the women wey they allow their men, as in their maybe their husband or anybody wey they get belle for, wey they born for, wey they allow their men take care of their child. Maybe you and your husband get issue, na no one day again. That will not mean say make you carry the pikin run, or make you no one make the man get access to the children. Like those ones I dey talk about. You see, it's not really good. Say you know they good. Say the papa won't take care of the pikin, and you now come dey block all the road. You know they good like that. Because most time you go the reason say you go fit take care of these children no, maybe because of the issue where you and the man gets, you go come they carry that one, they block the road where the papa supposed to help the pikin. To you now, you go dey feel say I go help them, I go sponsor them for school, I go this, I go that. At the end of the day, you will not be able to do it, and whereby it go affect the pikin education. But if you give room, make the father to take care of the pikin, they support, especially for education, you go see the pikin future go dey bright. But due to maybe the issue where you and the man get, you can't use the anger, you can't the use and they say, no one make it see the pikin, and no one make it get access to the pikin. And sometimes even pikin go they ask you, they say your papa don't die, all those kind of things. My dear, after when you train and finish safe, even say you get the money to even train that pikin, when you train and finish, now for you that day you go sit down till you go even using 2 leg waka, go meet that papa. Well, you know what me see. So all those on now, you just stress yourself. You are just stressing yourself. All I am saying is that, except for those men who no want to assist, I know they talk about those ones. I am talking about the men that want to assist. Where you now they push them away. Now that one now they talk. The men where want assist, where want take care of their children, because there are some men like that. Even if say you and the man know they again, some men still they will be say they want to have access to their children. They want to be taking care of their children. They want to be, especially for education, But some women, They'll say no, you cannot see the child, you cannot have access to the child, don't pay anything, even the money, the allowance, don't pay, don't do this, don't worry, I'll take care. At the end of the day, well, maybe as the child they grow, as the pikin they grow, maybe come reach level whereby you come broke. You no come fit dey capable, maybe for secondary school level or maybe na university level, you come reach whereby you no fit take care of, you no fit further again, and pikin now go come drop out from school. You no reason say that one like that e don affect the pikin future. You no reason and say as in like that now e don affect, because if to say you give access now to the father, you give access make him papa, if to say you give access now make the papa dey come in, maybe the place where you no get, him now go, you get, you no get sef, him no go even bother. Him own na make him just dey drop the money, maybe every month or every 2 months, it depends the agreement you una go get. You get, you no get, you own na him go dey drop the money, because normally na him responsibility to dey do am. You dey with her, you no dey with her, na him responsibility to dey do am. Now all those useless one, now you go see them they run away from their responsibility. They no want to pay the children school fees, they no want to take care of the children. All those ones. No be I don't talk about that one. That was my 2-3 videos ago. So this one I'm here to talk about women. Give access to those men, make them their assist now. Even if say you no deal with the man again, give him access to come in and take care of the children with you. Make you no come use because of the issue where you get with the man, come use them affect the children future. It dey happen well. It dey happen many places, a lot. At the end of the day, even you yourself go come regret, say, I wish I know self that time when the papa want assist her for allow assist. Maybe this pikin for don, finish school, become a good person, or for don't get something doing. You yourself later you still regret. So what I'm trying to say is that please, no matter any issue where you get with the man, as far as you don't get pikin with her, because nothing goes. If the only thing wey separate una say una no dey together again, as far as say that pikin dey in between the two of you, no matter how you wan run reach, the run dey go. No matter how you want distance reach, the distance dey go. E go still bring una together. I no mean to bring una to marry together. No, that is not what I meant. But at least maybe through conversation or through one thing of the other must still lead to wetin go still bring una. When maybe una go dey talk through phone, or una go still sit down one on one at the end of the day. I don't mean to marry, even some self, we go still be, maybe the pikin say una fit still be together again. So for you to give distance, I never made the file. So please, for parents out there, they should please, instead of killing themselves with suffer, killing themselves with stress, thinking of how waiting this pikin go chop tomorrow, waiting go chop next tomorrow. School fees don't they come? Oh, hey God, which clothing should go where? Already they worry, and my body don't they want to. I no get money for hospital. It will relieve you those stress. Because at the end of the day, after going through all this for years, that papa where you no want make him see, that papa where you no want make him meet, him go still go meet her. So all these ones wey they do, you are just killing yourself for nothing. Just give room to him to come in and assist. That's all. As far as he wants to, then give room. Why are you denying it? Is it not his child? Now in pikin now, why you can't deny and say making no sin pikin? Just kill yourself or suffer. You suffer from year to year. The school fees from primary school to secondary school, from secondary school to university. You go suffer alone, whereby the papa won't help. You say no. Because of what? Which kind of issue una get wey concern pikin? You no concern the pikin now. Abi go say you go come kidnap. If you no want me, you will fine. There's a way you sort out this kind of, okay, fine, you come to visit him when I'm around, or you want to come, you monthly allowance you pay into my account, or there's a way of doing that. If you go dey fear say you wan come kidnap the pikin, maybe you go come one day come catch the pikin, go you carry the pikin run. Maybe na that one make you dey fear say you no wan make the papa. There is a way where you go still take organize the thing, then you go still dey help, you know. I dey talk so that at least for we ladies, especially those single mothers wey be say dem no dey with the man, or maybe dem just get belle for man and all those kind of things. Now I dey talk about, so that you go still relieve una small. You go relieve una too much pressure and then stress and suffering and all that, stressing yourself. You dey think how pikin go chop, pikin go go school, pikin go wear cloth, all those kind of things. Now I dey try to dey, na it make me talk this thing here. So please and please share this video, at least for others, so that they will be able to watch and also learn. At least they will pick one or two things for wetin me I don talk, so they will still pick one or two things. They will reason and say, na true, you know. Person no dey, you know, think finish or get sense finish. Or for single mothers, forget the issue that you had. Let me do my capuello. Forget whatever issue you had with maybe your husband or the guy that got you pregnant. What is important, what you should focus on, is the children, the pikin education, the pikin future. Now you go focus on. Forget the issue. Forget whatever issue you had with the man. Forget it. No use that one to affect the pikin education. You know, because to you now, you go to say, I feel one, I feel take care of, I feel send them to school. You don't know tomorrow. You know tomorrow, this rich man today, they become poor tomorrow. Say you maybe you get now, you come this reason and say, because I get, I go fit take care of man, because I get, nothing papa fit do, I no fit do. People when they speak English, they say what a man can do, a woman can do better. I know say that one not true, but for this level where they talk so, no reason now, because even the pikin say grow come see say the papa want assist. You now as a mother no agree. At the end of the day, you no even feel even further in education. You know say you go vex for you. Yes, now she will be angry with you because she thought maybe you are the reason why she yes, of course, the way she will put it is like you don't really want her to go to